I guess that's it for this video. I mean, this is
I need more wax. Come here. Dad, just go to work. I gotta do another interview.
Okay. Why did you have to?
Guys, come on. This is Clancy Archie here with the Bar 7 Ranch News Network. How are you feeling after today's accomplishment with this truck?
Well, I'm feeling really good so far. I mean, we got a lot of paint on it. Whether or not it's going to stick, that's a whole nother story, but we'll find out in a few days.
That's another great news report by Clancy Archie. Y'all keep ranching.
All right, guys, so everybody's asking for updates on the old Squarebody. So what we're going to do today is we're going to move Clance's, this is going to be the donor body, right, Clance?
Right.
So what is this truck?
This is an 84 Chevrolet.
Four-wheel, two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel drive, automatic.
Two-wheel drive, 3/4 ton automatic. Pretty nice though. It's got power windows and locks. It runs and drives, but we really only have it for the body. That's all we want off of it is the body, because we're gonna finish fixing up this four-wheel drive for Clance. So today it's a little bit windy, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna take the frame that we got sandblasted over there. We're gonna set it here under the shop, under the awning here at the shop. Move the air compressor over here by the door, and then Clance is gonna prime that body.
Yep.
That frame, I mean, not the body. So we're gonna get this baby cranked up. We're gonna have to jump it off. The battery's dead on it. We're gonna air the tire up on it and get it moved out of the way. So Clance, if you want to grab the air tank, I'm gonna set the camera up over here and we'll get the jumper cables. Bring those jumper cables when you come too.
Ain't they in the back of the pickup?
I think they're hanging on the wall in the shop there.
Oh.
The yellow ones.
Oh.
I'll get this end hooked up. Does that give us any juice? How do you guys test your spark plugs? See if they work. Hot! We got power! Is it airing her up?
Yeah, super slow though.
Does that air tank got any air in it?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
We better check the oil in this baby. Make sure it's got some.
Golly.
Oh yeah, full. So guys, this truck is a runner and a driver, but we want the body. So we've already got a friend of ours that's rebuilding a truck right now in his shop, and he's going to take the motor out of here. So when we get ready to pull this off, you know, we'll do like we did on the other one. We'll take the body off. We'll probably leave this motor in here and then take the motor out after we get the body off.
You didn't tell them why you even mentioned that your friend was rebuilding one and taking the motor out. You didn't tell him we were going to give him the motor.
Huh?
You didn't tell him we were going to sell a motor to him.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
Guys, I thought I just said that we're going to take this motor and sell it. We got a friend that's rebuilding a truck and he's going to buy this motor.
You didn't say he's going to buy it.
Okay, so Clance corrected me there. He's going to buy this motor from us, so we want to take good care of it, not just shell it. So is that enough to move it? out of the way. That's enough to get it over to the air compressor where it'll actually air it up, because I think your tank's about out of air. Jump in there and see if it'll turn over. Let's see what she does. Hang on, hang on. It's in the way. Side post batteries. Hate them. Try it now. Hang on. We might have to. Out of the way. Try it now. Hang on. Try it. I hate these battery terminals on these things. Hang on. I think it's these junky little old cheap. These things ain't no good for nothing. Jumping a lawnmower off, that's about it. If this don't get it, we're gonna bring the tractor over. Try it now. Hey, you gotta pump it a few times. I was on the way to get some starting fluid.
Dad, after we air the tire up, can we go drive her around a little bit?
Sure.
You want me to coil up these ones?
Yeah, put them back up. Put your air tank back up and you can open the shock door. Had to put a little water in it for he wants to take it around the block, which means up to the lot and back or something like that. This old truck's got a few issues. It's got a power steering pumps going out in it. AC don't work, all that kind of old. It's nearly 40 years old, but let's get her in all her glory. She's got some good patina. I think we need to leave that on there when we put it on the 4-wheel drive. What do y'all think? the old dual exhaust on it. I forgot I wanted him to pull around this way, but I forgot we got the cattle trailer unhooked over there. So we're gonna pull up here and put a little air in the tire and take it up the road. Roll the old windows down, power windows, factory.
Hey, I got the air conditioner on in there. Turn it off.
It don't work.
It did work. It was working.
Boy, I tell y'all what. Oh. We're not going far enough to mess with that. Come on. I got a call I got to get on in just a minute. So, is there room to go around the trailer? Not really?
Not really.
Depends on what kind of driver you are, and you ain't that kind of driver.
No, it depends on the steering of this side.
Now you could that wheel will tilt down for you if you want it down some. Use your mirrors. There
ain't no mirror on this side.
Use your mirror. That busted one. So, on your new truck, is it going to be an automatic, or are we going to?
It's going to be standard.
It's going to be a standard manual transmission. So, and 4-wheel drive, all down in here. So, clients will have to figure that all out. A lot of kids your age may have never even seen a standard pickup, much less drove one. So. There's the heifers we worked this morning. You probably can't see them. This old GoPro don't zoom in. That's one of my gripes about this thing. Wow, it shifted pretty quick, or did it die?
I let off a little bit.
The transmission in this old blue ride here ain't too good either. So.
Ain't it just the first gear, really?
Yeah, I don't want to shift it. It hangs in first gear for a long time before it ever shifts out, which.
But after you get out of that, it shifts pretty good, don't it?
It does all right after that. We drove it to church for VBS a couple times last year and just piddling around in it. I'm sure we're going to get lots of comments about, well, you just need to get that we're not using this transmission for anything, guys. We're going to gut this. All we want this truck for is the body. It's pretty mint too. I mean, we got to put a dash in it when we get it in the new truck on the new frame. The radio, the dash hadn't even been cut out for the radio. Well, that's awesome. I don't know if we're gonna buy a new seat or reupholster and redo this one. Clarence wants to keep the bench seat. I voted for like some bucket seat kind of deals, but
why? They don't keep it original like you want to keep it.
So we'll probably just recover it with a good seat cover, new seat cover. Maybe get a new cushion. That side's a little bit worn. Tighten up the springs over there. I mean, even Clarence is sitting at a bit of an angle over there. Oh, look at there. Glove box opened up for us.
I probably didn't shut that very good the other day.
Yeah, I know you didn't. So, all right. Well, we've made the block. We've made it up here to the lodge. We're gonna turn around and head back. Get started on the other one. You guys are stepping in the shop. So what we got going right now is Clarence we moved the air compressor over. He's taking an air hose and a high pressure nozzle there and just going around and trying to blow all the sand he can out of this, off this frame and out of all the little nooks and crevices and all that kind of stuff. That way, because we're going to prime it this afternoon and I want it to really stick really good. So. We're replacing those, so don't worry about the shocks and the springs. Guys, you can see like right here, from the sandblasting, there's just some residue left. We're just trying to blow all that off so that when we prime it here in a little while, when Clancy primes it, it'll stick I don't know if any of y'all hate painting as much as I do, but I loathe it. These little old junk guns you buy at Tractor Supply, and, you know, you need to invest in a good one. I done spilt paint on my cap, got it all over me, but we're working on it. Clance is doing some priming here. We got it picked up with the tractor there so we can get under it, not lay on our back. You know, you really, for this, you kind of need one of those bottom feed guns instead of the gravity feed like we got. It probably would be better, but we got to use what we got. Trying to rain over there, so, and I'm getting paint all over Erica's GoPro thingy, so. He's doing all right. What we're trying to do is we're going to paint down to about right here, and then I'll probably move the tractor to the other side and pick the other end up, make it a little easier on us, I think. We'll catch back up after we get a little further down. All right, guys, so a little bit of change of scenery. E-Dog over here. What's up, E-Dog? So, in the midst of painting the frame, we got a torrential downpour, and I mean, it wasn't like it was just a little light rain. I think Erica's probably got some video to put in here.
Okay, I'll try to get some of the storm for you YouTube guys. It is horrible. It's hailing. Our flags are not gonna make it through this. They've never blown down. But I don't know if you can see the hail popping in the yard. And then here's the back, and we have water coming in the house, which usually happens, but now it's coming in from the top of my door. Usually it just comes in from the bottom. But you can kind of see the hail more out this door. Okay, and we have water coming in this door now, so more towels.
You know, wind's about 40 miles an hour, I would say. It blew the hood from Clancy's old pickup right here over to you see that light blue right there at the end of my hay trailer, across the fence over there. Flooded Erica's chicken coop. We were able to get the frame moved into the shop from outside over here so that it wouldn't end up messing it up. We were having all kinds of heck with the spray gun. It was a gravity feed. It just didn't like the spray. Just wasn't really. You can't turn it upside down. You can't turn it upside down. A little bit, but anyways, so we ended up just getting we had to go to town anyways, so we just went and got a new gun, and it's working way better. We ended up getting a suction feed. I'm gonna show you. Hang on, Bub. So this is the new gun. So it sucks up the paint from the bottom and sprays it, and so that's what we're using now. So hopefully we can. Did you get all the underside sprayed first? The Clance is going to work on this. So this is just a primer. And use some red oxide primer, and when that dries good, and we'll let it dry for 24 or 48 hours, then we'll shoot it with some black paint, and it should be good to go then. So yeah, there it is, working on it.
Do I have to put my shirt, because my shirt falls over if I put it on the shirt?
Just don't scream into it. Don't put it right up to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Like that.
Alright.
Alright, boys, are y'all done in here?
Well, we're done with this truck.
for tonight.
So we got the frame primed. It's not an excellent job, but it's not completely terrible either. I mean, it's not show quality, but it's
farm boy quality.
it's good enough for
It's us quality.
for a 14-year-old that painted his first frame. He did a good job. So I'm satisfied with it if he is. I'm sure there's some spots that we missed, but
Oh,
you
we
know,
didn't do the rims.
we're not doing those, remember? I told you
Well,
we
you
didn't know
did
if we
the
were gonna have
front
enough paint, so.
We definitely had enough. We had enough.
So that's kind of what we've got done for now. We're gonna let it dry for a few hours, for a couple days probably, and then we'll put a coat of black paint on it. So what we're using, I'm gonna just grab this can. We grabbed a couple of rattle cans to do some touch-up stuff that we couldn't, it's hard to get through with that gun. We're just using the old Magic from Tractor Supply. If it's good enough for all these old farm equipment, it's good enough for us, so. It came highly recommended from somebody does a lot of this kind of stuff, so that's what we got it done. So this will be primed for good, and then we'll paint it in a couple days.
Yep.
I guess that's it for this video. I mean, this is
No, I need model. Okay. Come
Are you
here. Dad, just go to work. I gotta do another interview.
Okay. Why did you have to?
Guys, come on. This is Clancy Archie here with the Bar 7 Ranch News Network. How are you feeling after today's accomplishment with this truck?
Well, I'm feeling really good so far. I mean, we got a lot of paint on it. Whether or not it's going to stick, that's a whole nother story, but we'll find out in a few days.
That's another great news report by Clancy Archie. Y'all keep ranching.
Guys, like and subscribe if you like our stuff. If you don't, then sorry, we're not entertaining.
They're definitely entertained because
It's still
news reports.
car stuff, so yeah.
I have another news report for y'all.
Okay.
Erica,
Yes.
Archie from Bar 7 Ranch. Did you have a good day today after that storm with your chickens getting rained on? And you didn't even save old me and Dad had to.
I want to say that the only reason that y'all had to save them was because Dad hasn't built the chicken coop yet. Otherwise, they would have been fine.
But they're not Dad's chickens, so he doesn't have to
But
build
he
the
said he
chicken
would build a
coop.
chicken coop. Otherwise, I had to go buy one.
Then go buy one. You got your own money.
Anyways, I put them back in the chicken coop now. Everything's fine.
Guys, don't listen to her. She's a liar. Keep ranching.